Iyan nyo pong napapanood ang NCAA Season 92. Handog sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Sports in Action muli. Anton Rojas kasama si Mikey Reyes para sa bakbakan sa pagitan ng San Sebastian at Arellano University. Mikey, pag-usapan natin ang koponan ni Coach Jerry Codinera now in his third year bilang head coach ng Arellano University. Dalawa lang ang nawala sa kanilang koponan at ayan ay kanilang team captain last year na si Nico Banga at si Rani Martano.
Well, as what we were saying kanina nga bago nung break natin, isang panalo lang ang kinailangan ng Arellano last year para pumasok ng Final Four. At dahil natalo sila sa Mapua doon, yun na nga, for the first time in a long time din, hindi nakapasok ng Final Four itong Arellano Chiefs. But of course, with the leadership of Coach Jerry Codinera, the team is still very intact. Nandito pa din, of course, the bus driver, Kent Salado, his backup, na minsan nagsasabay na sila. Ito this year at syempre nawala lang nga sa kanila like what you said, yung dalawang banger nila sa ilalim. But again, Holtz, Nichols, Gumaru are still there. Halalon actually averaged 19 points and 9 assists last season. Ken Salado, we are waiting for a breakout year from him. Almost 10 points and 3 assists din siya last year. So I'm sure itong dalawang to kakamada na naman at dadalhin itong boost ng Arellano papunta sa Final Four.
Alam mo Mikey, sinabi mo nga mataas ang average ni Giovanni Halalon last season. Number 2 in the league pagdating sa scoring and he's off to a great start dito sa Season 92. 25 points na agad ang kanyang ginawa kontra Perpetual.
Naglaro ng 30 minutes si Giovanni ng 25 points. Although 3 assists lang siya. Pero of course, babawi itong mga kakampi ni Giovanni Halalon.
Pag-uusapan namin ni Mikey mamaya kung bakit mababa ang mga numero ng Arellano sa assist department when they were number 1 last year in the league. Pero bago yun, let's go to the other side at pag-usapan ng San Sebastian College Recoletos. At Mikey, grabe ang nawala dito sa kanilang koponan. Wala na si Bradwin Ginto, wala na si Jamil Ortuste, ang kanilang 1-2 punch. These two guys averaged over 30 points per game para sa Baste last year.
Oh, as we all know, ang malaking bagay nga like what you were saying, itong big man at saka starting point guard ng San Sebastian last year. But also, si Coach Rodney Santos din, nawala na din at saka he was replaced by Coach Egay Macraya. But the good thing about it, Coach Egay was actually a consultant na last year. So medyo hindi na sila, yung sistema medyo nandun na din yun nung second round last year. And talking about Bradwin Ginto and Jamil Ortose, like what you're saying, malaking nawala sa kanila. But of course, Michael Calisahan is still there. Ryan Costela and Jeric Fabian. All these three players collectively averaged 34 points para sa San Sebastian. And that, I believe that is good enough for the San Sebastian Recoletos stacks. Especially ngayon na defensive-minded nga sila, yung pinipreach nitong si Coach Egay Macraya.
At hindi biro ang pinagdaanan nitong si Coach Egay Macraya. He won multiple championships with the Centro Escolar University Scorpions before coming here to San Sebastian. So it is a good sign for the entire Baste community na meron silang winning coach sa kanilang basketball program. Mikey, grabe, it's gonna be a long day for us dito sa arena. We're gonna be here all day long. At makakasama natin to start this day, somebody who is not going to work 1 but 2 games today. She's also going to be doing the 3rd game. Mamaya, pakinggan natin ang ating courtside reporter na si Siege Tantenko. Hi, Siege!
Hi, Anton! Hi, Mikey! Magandang hapon. Alam nyo, kanina sa dugout, ramdam ko na ang school spirit from our two teams at sigurado ko lahat ng mga NCAA fans natin na nanonood sa bahay, sa office, o kahit sa kotse gamit ang ating live stream, sabik na rin para sa ating laro. Kaya kung gusto nyong sumali sa ating usapan, gamitin nyo lang ang ating hashtag of the day at sagutin na ating question of the day. Ano nga ba ang pinaka-inaabangan nyo sa pagbabalik ng NCAA? Ang hashtag natin, NCAA Season 92, hashtag 10 kulay, isang laban. Itagin na rin kami kung meron kayong mga katanungan. Makikita nyo sa screen nyo ngayon ang aming social media handles. Kaya gaya nga ng sabi ng mga kasama ko, huwag kayong mahihiya, huwag kayong magpapakipot, dapat all out. Di ba Anton, Mike?
Tama ka dyan, 100%. Kasi
Mr. All Out nga pala ng NCAA.
Kasi pag
Anton
magpakipot
Rojas
ka pa, baka maunahan ka pa.
Yeah! Ang tindi nun, Anton.
Sa aming pagbabalik, magsisimula na po ang aming una sa 3 laban dito sa NCAA Season 92, Arellano kontra San Sebastian. Ito po, ang Season 92 ng NCAA, 10 kulay, isang laban.
To 92 NCAA Senior Division. Let us now meet the starters, beginning with the Arellano Chiefs. Power forward number 13, Alan Enriquez. Forward number 22, Renz Alcoriza. Center number 26, Lervin Flores. The off guard number 11, Donald Gumaro. And the point guard number 6, Giovanni Halalon. And coach of the Chiefs, Jerry Cordillera. And now let us meet the San Sebastian Golden Stag. Point guard number 4, Ryan Costello. The off guard number 18, Jerick Fabian. Center number 24, Alvin Baityong. Forward number 17, Alvin Capobres.
Welcome to game day number 3 sa Season 92 ng NCAA. 10 gulay, isang laban ang ating unang bakbakan ngayong Bernes. Arellano kontra San Sebastian. A lot of familiar names from both sides. Siyempre, nandiyan pa rin si Giovanni Halalon, Donald Gumaro at Allen Enriquez, pero ang kanilang mga bagong players nagsa-start na. Si Lervin Flores, isang athletic na sentro, at syempre si Alcoriza, si Renz Alcoriza from Malabon will start at the small forward spot. Sa basket naman, Ryan Costello, we have Jerick Fabian in there also. Bagong center, number 24 on your screen, si Baichong, Alvin Baichong from Team B ng Arellano University, pero dati nasa UST yan. Also, Alvin Capobres now stepping into the starter's role. At syempre si Michael Calisaan, who will be their main man, Mikey, dito sa Season 92 ng NCAA.
Oh, I'm sure. Ready na siya. Last year pa lang, nagko-contribute na siya ng malaki para dito sa San Sebastian. Nandito pa nun si Brad Quinto. Again, ready na siya to take the reign para dito sa San Sebastian.
Ito, si Lervin Flores, Mikey, ready na ito. 6'4", forward center from Masantol, Pampanga. Dating naglaro para sa AUF at Fatima, bago maglaro dito sa Arellano University.
At itong si Lervin Flores is exactly what Arellano needed last year. Yung malaki at makakapagbigay ng magandang depensa at makaka-finish around the rim para sa mga drop pass ni Giovanni Halalon.
At pinahirapan ni Lervin si Ben Embala sa finals ng Phil Oil Flying V Preseason Premier Cup. Enriquez umatake, nakapuntos para sa Chiefs.
Yun ang maganda dito. Nakausap ko nga kanina si Coach Jerry Cordillera at stinart niya si Allen Enriquez at saka itong si Alcoriza para bumilis yung pace ng game kasi alam nila natatakbo itong San Sebastian at doon pinakita kagad ni Allen Enriquez ang kanyang speed.
Enriquez and Giovanni Halalon ang co-captains ng koponan ni Coach Jerry Cordillera ngayong season. A 4-0 start. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok. Anton Rojas, Mikey Reyes, and Siege Tantenko ang inyong broadcast team para sa ating unang laban ngayong Biyernes.
Actually, ito yung unang pagkakataon na nakita ko itong si Lervin Flores at ang tangkad pala talaga niya at saka yung body niya talagang athletic na athletic, kitang-kita mo. In a mold of a Japet Aguilar kasi he's a center, he can play center but he can also play from the outside. So malaking bagay nga ito para sa Arellano this year.
And he's a defensive-minded player. He has long wingspan, sabi po nga very athletic, and he has a nose for the ball. Nakatatlong blocks yan kontra sa De La Salle University.
At malaking bagay yun, lalo na kung kalaban mo katulad din na Ben Embala. Pero like I was saying kanina, ito nga yung kailangan nila because last year medyo nahirapan sila kalaban ng mga likes of Mapua and Perpetual. Of course, si rookie MVP Olvel Oraime medyo talagang kumamada nung kalaban ng Arellano.
Arellano, of course, as you mentioned, Mikey, had a chance to make it to the Final Four, kaya lang natalo sila sa playoff for 4th kontra sa Mapua. Ryan Costello, binigay kay Capobres. Calisaan, hinihingi ang bola. Receives it up top. Baichong, binabangka si Flores. Capobres, umatake off the glass. Baichong with the rebound. Dinabas kay Costello. Costello, supalpal ni Flores. Okay, pakinggan muna natin ang unang report ng ating kasamang si Siege Tantenko. Siege?
Yes, Anton. Inaasahan ni Coach Jerry Cordillera na magpapakitang gilas ang San Sebastian Stags. Kaya extra reminder siya sa Chicago Chiefs na maging active on defense lalo na kapag kaharap nila sina Fabian, Calisaan at Costello. Isang united na Chiefs nga ang nakita natin noong preseason cup. At yun din ang unity, team chemistry ang hinahanap ni Coach Egay Macaraya ngayon araw na ito. Paalala niya sa team hindi sapat ang individual physical at mental preparation. Kailangan good defense on all positions, play as one, for 1 San Sebastian. Back to you, Anton and Mikey.
Maraming salamat, Siege. Mikey, I just want to follow up on what Siege said. Sabi ni Coach Egay Macaraya, unity daw ang tema ng kanyang koponan this year. And it seems like based on the first game, they're doing everything by committee. 12 out of the 15 players against CSB nakapuntos. 11 out of the 15 players nakasungkit ng at least 1 rebound.
Well, yun nga yung kausap ko kanina si Michael Calisay. That was what I was asking him. Tinatanong ko ano yung adjustment na last year medyo maliit lang yung rotation ni Coach Rod Di Santos at ngayon talagang iniikot nitong si Coach Ega yung players niya. Pero ito talagang sistema, of course, with the CEU Pink Scorpions.
Yes.
And of course, nung naglaro din siya sa amateur rank, nag-coach din siya sa amateur rank, talagang yun ang sistema niya.
15 players sa lineup ni Coach Egay Macaraya, lahat naglaro sa kanilang unang laban kontra sa CSB. Capobres, naago ang bola. Gumaru, umarangkada, binigay kay Enriquez, ninabas kay Halalon. Halalon, umatake, Giovanni Halalon, masyado malakas, rebound by Chong.
At ito, pinasok na si Mecca at pinalitan na si Alcoriza at ito, pumunta na kagad sa veterano. Itong si Coach Jericho Dinier.
Costello, umatake, floater is short. It's a rebound by Brian Mecca. Brian Mecca in his second playing year for Arellano University.
Kita mo kagad right off the bat itong natutulong ni Lervin Flores. Medyo may galaw din siya sa ilalim, meron siya mga pivot, mga drop step. Sa pagkakatanong niya, hindi lang niya natira. Pero sa follow-up ni Allen Enriquez na mintis din, siya rin ang kumuha itong si Lervin Flores.
Now substitution happening here. Alfian Gayosa. Pero may experience ito, Mikey. Baka nakalaban mo to. He played for UST for 1 year. And that was after he played for the Statlets in the NCAA Juniors Division.
After itong si Gayosa, slasher nga ito from the outside at the 3 spot. So, kakailanganin nila yung scoring prowess nitong ang rookie nilang si Gayosa.
Enriquez, bounce pass sa loob para kay Giovanni Halalon. And Halalon gets his first basket of the game.
Of course, we all know what Giovanni Halalon can do. Like what you said during the pregame, 25 points nga last game. But of course, kilala natin siya as a point guard na talagang pass-first mentality. So malaking adjustment yun para dito sa Arellano if Giovanni will be their number 1 scorer.
At usap-usapan, Mikey, around the collegiate basketball world among analysts, sports writers, and fans in general na itong si Giovanni Halalon is the best point guard right now in the amateur ranks. Ano ang reaction mo dito bilang isang point guard who played against Giovanni Halalon?
Last year ko pa sinabi yun, Anton. If you remember, first game pa lang, alam ko na he may be the best point guard in the college ranks. And of course, he's proven it time and again. Nung summer din, kitang-kita naman the way he anchored this Arellano team to the finals ng ating Phil Oil Cup. And siya lang rin ang NCAA player na kasama sa Gilas Cadets, of course, na pumunta ng Thailand at ni-represent ang ating bansa.
And he led that team in assists. Tabla sila ni Mike Tolomia. So it's a great experience for Giovanni Halalon to represent flag and country, and now he's trying to lead Arellano back to the Final Four. Yun ang unang step, sabi ni Coach Jericho Diniera. Final Four muna bago isipin ang finals.
Of course, everyone thinks na itong Arellano nga ang favorites dito sa ating season 92. And with that, may kasamang responsibility doon. Every team that they go up against, talagang raratsada at susubukan silang talunin.
Errant pass right there by Gayosa. Balik ang bola sa Arellano University. Pero timeout muna tayo. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lamang ang Chiefs kontra sa Stags, 9-4. Inyo pong natutunghayan ang Phil Oil Flying V Center, ang ating venue ngayong Biyernes para sa ikatlong araw ng NCAA Season 92. This is the head-to-head matchup, Mikey, sa mga huling bakbakan ng Arellano at Baste.
At itong dalawang to nga, si Kent Salado versus Perpetual, 14.6 rebounds and 3 assists. For Jeric Fabian naman, 12-5 and 1. Kilala naman natin itong dalawang to from last year pa lang. Nagpakita na sa kanila na sila ng kanilang mga mabibigay sa mga kanilang teams, at for sure this year talagang breakout year ditong dalawang to.
Samantala, co-captain Allen Enriquez finding a way to score underneath. Meron ng 4 na puntos dito sa laban na to.
Itong mga big man katulad ni Allen Enriquez who can finish around the rim, kasama mo na rin dyan of course si Lervin Flores. Malaking bagay para sa team na umaasa sa kanilang mga point guard at saka mga wingmen na dumrive at saka mag-create para sa kanilang mga teams. Kasi the fact na kaya nilang mag-finish around the rim, any type of shot, kung pepektos nila sa board, malaking bagay na yun for 2 points, 4 points para din sa Arellano.
By Chong, tinawagan ng traveling. After that pass by Jeric Fabian, another substitution, Alin Bulanadi. Papasok dito para sa kupunan ni Coach Egay Macaraya. Bulanadi in his sophomore year now para sa Baste.
At ito, 7 player na kagad ang nagagamit ni Coach Egay Macaraya. Like what we were saying, sinasabi natin kanina na ganun nga talaga ang sistema ni Coach Egay. Lahat gagamit niya at na-prove naman niya yun because 1-0 nga sila with that kind of system.
Giovanni Halalo knocking down a 3-point bomb, and this is one of the things that Giovanni worked on sa off-season, a much improved 3-point shot, at ngayon lamang na ng 10 ang kanyang kupunan. Nagbabalik po ang NCAA Season 92 kung saan nagbabanggaan ang Arellano at San Sebastian, at nakita natin ang unang 3-point basket ni Giovanni, the bus driver Halalon, at marami nagtataka bakit ba the bus driver ang moniker nitong si Giovanni Halalon. At sakto lang dahil kasama ko ngayon ang tao na nagbigay ng moniker dito kay Giovanni, Mikey Reyes, and of course si Andre Felix din.
Actually, it was a funny story kasi last year kinover namin ni Andre Felix itong Arellano, at during the pregame, alam naman natin na triple-double machine last year itong si Giovanni. So when we were talking about it, sabi ko, itong si Giovanni mukhang lahat ginagawa na talaga para sa Arellano. Pati ata pag maneho ng kanilang bus papuntang arena, siya na rin. So because of that line, talagang naisipan ni Andre Felix na pangalanin na bus driver nga ito si Giovanni. But it can go with a lot of different meanings kasi nga he takes everyone to school at saka binubuhat din niya itong team niya.
Tsaka number 1 pagdating sa assist, itong si Giovanni Halalon, marami siyang naihahatid na bola sa kanyang mga kakampi, just like a bus driver brings a lot of students to school.
At ito kita rin naman yung kanyang defense. Alam naman natin, Giovanni can play both ends of the floor, defense and offense. Kaya talagang malaking problema itong si Giovanni sa lahat ng teams na mga kalaban nila.
Samantala, Johnson nakakuha ng rebound at tinawagan ng foul itong si Craniel Viloria. Now, ang tunay na pangalan nitong si Johnson ay Makeu Johnson. Hirap sabihin ng pangalan, no? Makeu Johnson, but they call him Kevin. He's from Bulacan. Hindi ho siya Amerikano. He hails from Bulacan. Pero Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson, pare.
And for a big man na pangalan niya, Kevin Johnson, alam naman natin na point guard siya dati sa NBA. Played for the Phoenix Suns. So, we have a big man na Kevin Johnson ang pangalan.
Ayan, isa sa mga bagong recruits ni Coach Egay Macaraya.
Giovanni already with 8 points, 3 out of 4 from the field. I was talking to Costello and the other guards of San Sebastian and I asked them kung anong game plan nila papasok ng game na ito, and they said they will deny Giovanni Halalon off the ball. They will try to limit his touches, pero mukhang hindi nila nagagawa yun right now. And for a team that reaches defense, malaking bagay ito na mas stall nila kahit konti itong si Giovanni Halalon.
Mikey, I want to ask you about the mindset of a point guard knowing na makakaharap niya sa laro, makaka-match up niya ang isang Giovanni Halalon. You talk to Ryan Costello, now it's Ian Valdez manning up against Giovanni Halalon. What's it like to get into a mindset na makakaharap ko ang isa sa mga pinakamagaling na point guard sa collegiate basketball?
And of course, Giovanni being a senior in this league, syempre, may kasamang kaba na rin for a new guy to come in. Of course, during my time, the likes of Andy Barroca was still in the league. I went up against Barroca, Jai Reyes, Eman Monfort. So malaking bagay na you just have to compete. You have to compete. You don't have to expect na papantayan mo siya. You just have to compete and you have to live with the results, because at the end of the day, it will be a win-win situation for you because you will learn from someone like Giovanni Halalon. Marami pang years na lalaroin itong si Valdez and Costello, at malaking bagay na makuha na nila lahat ng lessons na mabibigay sa kanila ng bus driver.
And Giovanni Halalon hindi pa nagpapahinga dito. Halalon, umatras.
Hindi naman ata talaga nagpapahinga.
Pinasa kay Gupilan, who started last game for Arellano University. Umatake si Bulanadi, tapi ka ng bola. Johnson, masyadong malakas. Viloria, binigay kay Halalon.
And one thing about the Arellano Chiefs, talagang tumatakbo itong team na to, and they are known to pressure the ball and try to run and find open layups.
Kickball violation ang tinawag after that assist, potential assist by Giovanni Halalon. And just like that, Mikey, meron ng 10 puntos itong si Giovanni dito sa ating laro.
10 puntos si Giovanni at ito papasok na si Kent Salado, pinalitan na si Giovanni, and the luxury of Coach Jerry na iupo nga itong si Giovanni Halalon at ang papalit si conductor naman Kent Salado. Of course, we will always remember what Coach Jamaic said of the San Pedro Red Lions. They have the best point guard in the college ranks, and they have the best backup point guard in the college ranks. So talagang no minute during an Arellano game ay makakapagpahinga itong backcourt ng kalaban nila.
So since we are talking about monikers, na-explain mo na kung bakit bus driver si Giovanni, bakit naman conductor itong si Kent Salado?
Well, we had to find a moniker for his partner. At ang partner ng bus driver, conductor. So yun ang naging rason kung bakit yun din ang binigay namin ni Andre Felix dito kay Kent Salado.
And they actually embraced the monikers. Actually, last year, pumasok sila sa game na may t-shirt na nakalagay bus driver at conductor.
Actually, we were excited to give them monikers because one game before that day, na pinangalan nga namin silang bus driver and conductor, may suot silang t-shirt na nakalagay The Fast and the Furious. But of course, alam naman natin that that moniker will always be with Mark Kagiwa and JJ Helterbrand. So we said, kailangan natin bigyan ng moniker talang dalawang to because we all know magaling naman talaga sila. They will be very well known, of course, also in the future for Philippine basketball.
At nakakatuwa rin na inaccept ng dalawa yung moniker na yun. Yun ang tawagan nila sa isa't isa. Kahit sa Instagram, yung Twitter name pa nga ni Giovanni is actually the bus driver.
At saka minsan nakakalabang ko sila nung summer sa ibang mga liga at talagang ang tawag talaga sa kanila bus driver tsaka conductor. So, syempre masaya naman kami for them, and of course, yun na nga, like what you were saying, they embraced the moniker at hindi naman talaga nila pinapahiya.
Samantala, Adam Gupilan heading to the line for 2. Another new recruit para kay Coach Jerry Codeniera, as we see the bus driver and the conductor. Adam Gupilan came from De La Salle University. Naglaro siya for 1 year sa Team B. Before going to La Salle, he was in LA, Los Angeles, California, but his roots are from Bicol. Yung kanyang tatay at nanay ay tiga Bicol. So ito yung pamalit kay Nico Banga kasi sa katawan nitong si Gupilan na
Mukhang ganun din.
Mukhang ganun din ang laro eh.
Taga-Banga din itong si Gupilan. If I'm not mistaken, of course, this is the brother of a women's basketball player.
Cousin
of Shelly Gupilan of the NU Lady Bulldogs. So talagang basketball runs in the blood for the Gupilans.
6'4" itong si Adam Gupilan. Shelly also played for the national team. Ilagan. Nawala bola, naagaw ni Zach Nichols. Binigay kay Salado. Salado umarangkada. Pinasa kay Gupilan. Gupilan with a turnaround jumper. It is short. It is basketball. Linabas ang bola. 3-pointer para dito kay Bulanadi. Nichols. Too strong on that triple try.
And it is important for Baste to really push the pace at talagang pagurin itong Arellano because kanina pa nga sila ang pinapagod ng mga Chiefs.
Back-to-back triples para kay Alin Bulanadi.
And that's good momentum, especially ito, patapos na ang ating first quarter. Talagang umarangkada sa simula ang Arellano at malaking bagay yung back-to-back threes na yon ng San Sebastian.
Itong si Bulanadi only made 6 3-point baskets last season. Almost a nice eye-in-the-sky play para kay Salado. Kaya lang hindi na kompleto.
Minsan mo lang makikita yon, alley-oop play for a point guard. So dun pala makikita mo yung athleticism nitong si Kent Salado.
Substitutions as we see these back-to-back threes para kay Alain Bulanadi. 22:14 ang ating talaan. 1 minuto at 17 segundo na lang ang nalalabi dito sa ating laro. Our officials for this game, Jonard Garcia, John Santiago, and Ferdy Manyalak. Tingnan natin kung ano ang ginawa dito ni Zach Nichols.
Nasamahan na rin ng bigyan ng FAMAS Award. Pero of course, nasakto rin naman. I don't think, we know na hindi naman ganong klaseng player itong si Zach Nichols. Pero nasaktuan nga sa leeg, natamaan itong si Bulanadi. And of course, automatic tatawagan talaga yung referee. So good job by the refs in seeing that in real time.
Technical free throw missed by Bulanadi, who started 5 out of 16 games nung nakaraang season para kay Coach Rodney Santos.
And we can see na yung confidence niya, umangat nga for this season. Back-to-back threes for him. Last year, hindi natin siya kilala as a shooter. So mukhang talagang pinractice din niya during the off-season.
Sabi ko nga, 6 na 3-point baskets made lang ang kanyang ginawa noong season 91. Now, I want to ask you, Mikey, about the adjustment that these Bastet players have made. Because last year, they were using the triangle under Coach Rodney Santos, and now they're using Coach Egay Macaraya's system.
Well, Coach Egay, of course, is known to use all his players like what we were saying kanina. Also, during the game, gusto niya umiikot yung bola. Player movement and ball movement ang pinipreach ni Coach Egay. And I was talking to Jeric Fabian before this game, and he was also saying na sa team ni Coach Egay, kahit di ka makashoot, basta dumedepensa ka, magagamit ka.
All 15 players ginamit ni Coach Egay Macaraya sa kanilang unang laro. Both these teams nanalo sa kanilang unang laro noong linggo. San Sebastian winning against CSB and Arellano winning against Perpetual. Samantala, 3-point shot by Ilagan. So nakatatlong 3-point baskets na ang Baste dito sa laban na to.
So 3 straight 3-point baskets for Baste really cut this lead down to 5. So talagang ginagamit nila yung outside shot nila para umabol. But Kent Salado on the other end, the nice turnaround jumper off the glass.
That was a Giovanni Halalon move. Kaya lang yung kay Gio, isang kamay lang yung ginagamit para tumira after that turnaround.
Siguro hindi pa tinuturo ni Giovanni kay Kent Salado yung galaw na yun. Pero kita mo naman, yung spin move nakakuha na rin ni Kent Salado. Like what we were saying, talagang may sariling lingwahe ata itong dalawang to at talagang nagkakaintindihan sila. Of course, they both came from Cagayan de Oro.
Kent Salado, tinawagan ng foul. That's the first personal foul of Kent or Kintoy Salado. Yun ang kanyang nickname.
So si Kent, si Kintoy, si Giovanni actually is called Dudo. So Kintoy and Dudo. Talagang kumakamada para dito sa Arellano Chiefs.
Ian Valdez, another transferee. Dating naglaro para sa University of the East pero sa Mapua High School nang galing. Itong si Valdez. Kapos ang tira, napulot ulit ni Valdez. At naipasok ni Ian Valdez. What a way to get points on the board. Patapos na ang ating first quarter. Salado. And Kent Salado is able to get that shot up and in just in the nick of time.
And kitang-kita dun si Coach Egay, talagang frustrated sa kanyang team after a scoring outburst. Kita mo naman, no one stopped the ball and the conductor making sure na makapagpahinga ang kanyang bus driver, finishing off the fast break.
Friday ngayon pero grabe ang kanyang paglusot sa traffic.
Sweldo pa.
Cashing in on that layup. Kent Salado, klaradong-klarado. That is a good basket. Ayan, kinumpirma na ng ating mga officials. Pasok yung tira ni Salado. It is the first of 3 exciting matches ngayong Biyernes sa NCAA Season 92 at umiinit na ang aksyon dito sa Phil Oil Flying V Center sapagkat umaarangkada na ang bus ng Arellano University na minamaneho ni Giovanni Halalon kasama pa ang kanyang konduktor na si Kent Salado. 26-19 ang ating talaan. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 92 para sa second quarter. 10 kulay, isang laban.
Watch the latest game highlights. Subscribe to ABS-CBN Sports in Action YouTube channel.